That's my lame intro. I gotta turn the light off because it's too light in here. So this is like the most exercise I've got. Okay, so my headphones are plugged in. I walked into it. What the? Stupid. Alright, I'm black again. Maybe I should turn the light back on. Oh, God. It's hell. Okay, that can count as my intro. Introduction. So yeah, I haven't vlogged for like 2 weeks since Headache Adventures, which was gathering big storm on YouTube with probably 10 views, because I'm not that popular yet. Oh, sorry, it's on my computer. So what happened in 2 weeks? I studied. Just give me a sec. Okay, I've got 18 views. Okay, let's face it. I'm not gonna be YouTube famous, but I don't really want to because that's too mainstream, and you get way too much money anyway. Which I don't need that yet. I'll probably get desperate when I'm around 25 anyway. So expect a lot of really stupid videos when I'm desperate and I'm broke with my psychology degree, which is gonna get me nowhere. Okay. Okay, so 2 weeks ago I was in a FIFA tournament, and I was using the best team in the world, Toronto FC, which I had everyone laughing at me because I was using it, but I showed them in the first game. I drew 1-1. Okay, that was pretty surprising because I scored first, right off kickoff, and just blasted it in from half of half, and the guy threw the controller and left the room because he was too embarrassed losing to me. But he did eventually score, but he was still embarrassed. And then, in true Toronto fashion, I screwed up as usual. See, I lost 4-1 in the second game, with Harry Kane scoring 4 goals on me. But Josie Altidore is a beast. You could just run straight with him, and I have all these players tugging, and they're and Josie Altidore's yo dog, you can't tug my shirt and stuff, and you just scored. But yeah, then the last game, I really showed a true part of Canadian culture because I had to win it. And in the first 20 minutes, I was 2-0 up, and I was like, yes. And then he scored 1, and then my defender was being a complete, I can't use any bad words. He was being a complete honest, I guess, because I always screw up in defense anyway. So yeah, so right off kickoff he scored again. So I just Toronto'd him, but I'm like, no, I still have a chance of winning. I didn't give up, and then he scored 2 more. But I think I did them what's the word? I did good service, and I showed them true Canadian soccer culture. The whole notion in Canada of giving hope and then crushing them right in front of you in the last minute when you actually need to win and never make the playoffs, like a certain Toronto FC, which I've been supporting for 9 years. I'm used to it. For me, the guy was all yeah, I'm winning. I'm just well, I'm losing, and I was winning before, but I'm Toronto, so defending isn't in our genes or nature or anything. Neither is making the playoffs. Winning, all we win is a crappy Canadian Cup. Like, who the hell wants that stupid cup anyway? It doesn't do anything. Like, oh look, we're the best team out of all four. Edmonton is in that thing. Nobody cares about Edmonton either. It's just okay. Yeah, so that happened. I did well in training that day too, because I went to the football training, soccer. I deked out people, and people were like, "Whoa, this like 7-Eleven owner IT guy can actually use skill moves." But then yeah, after I embarrassed myself in shooting, I can't shoot the ball. Like, it just goes straight up. I'm like the Indian Husky. In corners, we were practicing corners, but I'm like, well, I have glasses, so I can't really head the ball. It's kind of a disservice. Like, okay, I know what you're thinking. Like, you have like all this to head the ball, but like you're supposed to hit with this part. But I'm like, nah, it's okay. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, so that's my FIFA tournament part, I guess. Like, this is already long enough. You guys are gonna be so bored just hearing this Indian guy ramble. Maybe I should like rap. Okay. So on the weekend, yo, I went to Leicester. I went to my Massey's house. Yee. Like a straight up thug. I brought a bag of crisps, but was not allowed to eat those crisps. Yo, I got no money because I am a really bad rapper, and I spend lots of times writing my raps on the crapper. I'll put a rap beat over that or something. It'll sound better, I promise. What else happened? Oh yeah, Leicester. I'll talk about Leicester because it is the most Indian place I've ever been in. Like, I'd take two train rides, and when I arrived at Leicester, like, as soon as they said Leicester, all the Indian people stood up. And was like, crap, how is my master gonna find me in this car? And you leave the train, there's more Indians. I'm like, oh look, that looks like somebody I know, and this person, but like I don't know any of them. Like, it's just, I was like, okay, yeah, any of these people could be my relatives or something. So yeah, so I basically had my uncle as an Uber driver, and at their house I showed exactly how bad I am at FIFA because I lost to a 9-year-old. And you know who you are, you're probably watching this video, that's why I'm not swearing. Well, I don't swear anyway, but you know, I'll come to your house again. I'm gonna whoop you so bad. You cheat? You cheated. Keep goalie charging all this crap. This is not even fair. You know who you are. I'll be back. That's my game face. Yeah. Gotta stop doing that in videos. Yo, this is reaching, it's almost 7 minutes. I'll stop as soon as it gets to 7.